Hello all and welcome to another time of devotion. I'm always thrilled and excited to spend time in God's Word as we grow in strength and grace together. So today we will be speaking about one aspect of faithfulness that will literally hold back God's blessings in our lives, my life and in your life. And let's be real, we all want to receive God's blessings in our life. Yes? So let's dive right into it. We are looking at Luke chapter 16 verse 12. And here's what it says. And if you have not been faithful in another man's, who will give you what is your own? So we are aware that God has truly been a faithful Father to us. Yes? In Philippians chapter 1 verse 6, he says that he who started a good work in us is faithful to complete it. It reminds me of that song, the steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never comes to an end. They are new every morning, new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness, O Lord. Great is thy faithfulness. You guys know this song, a beautiful song, but it speaks volumes. And you know, when I think about it, I think that one, God, we could all testify that God has truly been faithful to us. Yes, he has truly been faithful to us. And two, we can also know that God instructs us to be faithful to his word and keeping his word. But what about the unspoken aspect of faithfulness in our lives that can hinder our blessings? Unspoken aspect number one. Some of us desire to have our own ministries. But my question to you all today is that, have you been faithful in another man's ministry? Or are you in ministries right now and you just disregard what the instructions are, or you don't agree, or you don't give your all? What about this next unspoken aspect of faithfulness? What about your jobs? Many of us desire to have our own businesses one day, to run and operate in our own businesses. But have you been faithful in another man's business? Have you been faithful on your jobs? You know, I remember when I was working for this particular job and I was not faithful in another man's business. I remember I used to reach to work late. I never gave the job my all. I actually misused and abused some of their resources. And God spoke to me very clearly about that. That if I'm to own my own business one day, that I need to be faithful in another man's business. I thank God that I took heed and I started to put things in place. Long story, I've now been able to own and operate my own business, and I'm grateful to God. But the principle is being faithful in another man's business and ministry. Now, whether business, ministry, or someone's group, we all have to be faithful in order to receive our own. You want your own business, you want your own ministry, you want to run your own groups, begin to be faithful today in another man's, and God will give you your own. He has already bestowed blessings upon us. But we are hindering these blessings by not being faithful. Yes? So I'm going to give you all an action step today, and we must begin by evaluating ourselves. You know, get a notepad or begin to write down the different aspects of your unfaithfulness towards your employers, towards your ministry, or the groups that you are involved with. And begin to work on correcting them one aspect of a time. I remember trying to fix everything. I trying to, see about their resources. I tried to reach the work on time. I tried to, give it my all, everything one time, and it was not working out. But I began to work on these aspects bit by bit. And today I could truly say that I am seeing the blessings of God. I've tasted and seen that God is really good. So guys, know that you are loved, you are gifted, and you are needed in God's kingdom. Be blessed.